Assalamualaikum and greetings everyone. My name is Safizatu Sufia binti Yaakob, USM ID 137463, and this is my LHP456 pitch presentation, Group 2, with the title Embracing New Normal Wedding Culture. As we all know, COVID-19 has impacted many industries, especially event planning industry such as concert, showcase, exhibition, and of course, wedding. Despite living in multicultural community in Malaysia, it is anonymously agreed that wedding has to be handled in the most lavish, grandiose way, trying to top one another. While wedding is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, is it honestly a good way to start a new phase of life? With the implement of MCO and RMCO, we've seen changes in wedding culture across Malaysia. What used to take long and tiring ceremony as well as hefty programs that could take days if they are extra has been reduced to few simple steps such as planning with religious body that you practice, fill out paperwork, and setting appointment just to say I do. Despite regulation change in our MCO, wedding ceremony has to be kept simple with short time constraint and limited amount of guests with social distancing being enforced. Personally, I think this is the best way to conduct a wedding, especially for Gen Z and Millennial to start their simply happy ever after. One of wedding biggest issue are the cost, where the average in Malaysia could cost between 50,000 ringgit to 200,000 ringgit. While there are cheaper options, it still costs thousands of ringgit just to have a wedding ceremony. It drives couple to apply for personal loan and credit cards just to spend for their wedding ceremony. According to Credit Counseling and Debt Management Agency, most of those who seek their help are newly married couples who got into financial problems due to credit card mismanagement. It causes tension in their relationship that 43% of marriage tribunal in 2008 are due to financial issues. Such a waste of money to help frivolous, big, lavish wedding that end up in divorce. However, during MCO and RMCO, wedding expenditures has been decreasing as couples don't have to spend money on venue, seating, and door gift as there are limited amount of guests allowed. Couples also don't have to spend money on wedding decoration as it's already being available in respective religious body office such as Jabatan Agama Negeri Pahang. Those expenditures can be saved and used by the couple when they start their new phase of life. Secondly, MCO and RMCO wedding helps reduce food wastage from having big excessive weddings. According to Malaysian Cleaning and Waste Management Company, SW Corps, 55% of Malaysian landfills are made of food wastage, with 45 kilograms of food are wasted at every single wedding. But not all of it end up in the landfills. Instead, it pollutes the area surrounding. It is harmful not only for us, but for the environment as well, as it increases the carbon footprints due to decomposition process and biodiversity loss, as the agriculture and farming industry having increased demand of land to farm and to raise animals. However, with MCO and RMCO wedding, only small amount of food needed to celebrate the occasion, as there's only small amount of guests allowed, and it can be ordered in pre-packed form per individuals who are SVP for the occasion. It is a nice and great way to not only save Mother Earth, but a start to simply happy ever after. Lastly, MCO and RMCO weddings are great as it emphasizes on the wedded couple's happiness. It provides them with intimacy with people that matters the most. The wedding ceremony only takes about 10 to 15 minutes with only the witness, the wedding minister, and close family members at most. It also gives couple more space to focus on their marriage and new phase of simply happy ever after with no burdening financial issues as well as unnecessary societal expectation from big weddings. As the number of guests decreasing, so is the number of judgmental aunties that we Malaysian call makcik bawang from attending the wedding as they obviously being removed from the guest list. I'm sure everyone will be relieved and the wedding will be more harmonious as there are no unnecessary remarks from a people that we don't even know their first name at the first place. As a Muslim, we were encouraged to make wedding a simple occasion without pomp and circumstances that was embedded from our culture. We believe that marriage is a blessing and by getting married, it will enrich us by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. A friend of mine who was an MCO bride says getting married during MCO was the best decision that she's ever done. It's easy, quick, and simply happy ever after. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.